Hi, you're listening to Listen to Local with Adam Velo, and today's guest started out in as a theatre kid and is now a competent young performer who has just released a debut single, uh, Royal Blue, and which we'll be discussing today. So, welcome to the show, Bella Habib.
Hi.
Hey, hey. So, of course, as we mentioned there, your latest release, which is Royal Blue, was actually also one of the very first songs you wrote as well. How special does it feel to bring this out as your own debut?
Very, very special. Royal Blue's always going to have like a soft spot in my heart. And I feel like it's been a long time coming. So
Yeah, yeah,
I was just like waiting for that song, I guess, to like really like start with. And yeah, as soon as we wrote this one, I was like, yeah, this is the one. So
yeah,
very
yeah,
good. I'm so happy it's out and it's like what exactly what I wanted. So
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
no,
great.
absolutely. And it's been, I mean, like it's had such a whirlwind start of release with making playlists already, like Apple Music, New Music Daily, and New and Pop playlists. What is it like to see it that, as you know, you've been working so long and seeing this amongst other artists on those lists?
It's so weird. Even the fact that I have like a artist profile is like just what? It's yeah, it's the whole thing is just really surreal, but it's amazing. I feel like my kind of like hard work is, it's starting to get, like out there and get some recognition and making, moves and just figuring it out, I guess. But it's yeah, it's really cool. I mean, it's only been 1 week since it came out, I guess, and it's already kind of on yeah, playlists with like Katy Perry and Madonna. I was like,
Yeah.
huh? So weird.
Yeah.
Very cool though.
I mean, uh, speaking to when you released it, of course, you include a picture of your younger self performing to begin with. Imagine telling her, that
Yeah.
you're on these playlists now.
Oh, I know. So weird. It's just been like a dream for so long. So it's just been in my head and like I knew it would happen, but like you don't know what it feels like until it actually does.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's
yeah,
very cool.
yeah, yeah. Something that's super interesting about this release is the fact that you've kind of left it open to interpretation to what each person's being pulled towards. How important was it for you to have that open-ended relationship with the song?
Um, yeah, I love that. I feel
Mm.
like especially to kind of start like for the first song, but just in general, I do like songs where you it's just like it's a different story with
Yeah,
everyone. Like a lot of people when they heard the song were like, "Oh, who's this about?" And I'm like not really about someone.
yeah,
It's yeah, and I don't know, like it's just interesting what people kind of pick up from the words and the lyrics and it is a bit of an elusive song. I feel like the energy is quite like obvious,
yeah,
and
yeah,
the feel it gives you, but like the context is quite, yeah, it's definitely up for interpretation. I found that cool. I think like music's so powerful because of that and because
yeah,
that like everyone can just build their own world around it
yeah,
and from their own experiences and it all makes sense. Like music, it's yeah, it's there's no right or wrong. So I think it's better. I want people like to think about it rather than it being something that's just what it's about. It's a clear message. It's like cool. Like that's cool, but I think yeah, making people think and wonder who it's about, wonder what it's about is cool.
yeah, yeah. No, agreed. I mean, the fact that music can, that stay with someone for so long just because they heard a specific song, connected it to in a specific moment, and it can, be about anything, and just a connection of the time. It's just very
Mm.
special the fact that music can do that, and yeah, I mean, all I know is when it was sent to me, I was dancing around with the headphones on in my seat. I was like, "Yep, this."
I think it is definitely a song where like you hear it and you're like, yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah,
And then you listen to the lyrics and it's like, wait, what is this? What
yeah,
is this about? It's cool. Yeah.
yeah. The double layered music. It's yeah. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, obviously with the connection to that emotion, Roll Blue. What was it about the color? in that particular shade of the color that you felt you need to connect to the feeling of the song?
Mm. So when I thought of the words royal blue, it was pretty random. It
Yeah.
was very like out of it just came to my head and it kind of didn't make sense at all when I started, like when I thought of it. And then it sounded really cool though, like when I sung it and with the melodies, I was like, I don't want to delete it, but it doesn't really make sense. But then blah blah blah. Blah. Anyway, and then I kind of I was like thinking about it and I was like, no, it actually makes perfect sense. Probably came to my head subconsciously because it made sense in a more creative way, I guess,
Yeah.
because I think I mentioned riptides. I mentioned, uh, like magnetic energy and like, kind of something like you're putting this thing as like something that's so like above, I
Mm.
guess. And so like, whoa, this is really cool. I'm feeling pulled towards it, whatever, which I guess is the royal part of it
Yeah, yeah,
because it seems royal. And so like out of touch and like out of like like it's just something that's so like whoa.
yeah,
And I think so I think royal blue is like the perfect shade because the blue is like the kind of riptide, like the water. I feel like in the music video as well, it has like a lot of like blue lighting, a lot of flashing lighting, a lot of like water kind of things happening. So I feel like it all actually does make sense with the lyrics, but I think it's a cool shade. I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I mean, like, it's obviously such a rich color and everything, so like the expression of that as well. And I tried to get something kind of along. This is kind of more
I
navy rather than raw, but it's close enough,
love
you know.
it. It's
But
brand for sure.
yeah, but the music video, which you did describe as your first baby, has such an incredible production, and also the choreography is absolutely stunning too. How much do you put on into that amongst your performances?
Dancing is so like I think people don't know how hard it is to actually dance.
Yeah,
Like I've danced my whole life, stopped in high school, now I've lost all ability. But like, and even now, like even growing up and I could dance, whatever, but even now, I'm just like, oh my, I can't like it's really like hands down to dances. It's so cool. And I feel like I have always wanted that kind of in
yeah,
my like artistry and in my shows as well. Like I really love a production, something
yeah,
that's like
yeah,
that's so cool, like just like whatever. Anyway, but I did focus on the dancing a bit. I thought this song especially was just every time I heard it, I was like, I want to dance. Like it's a
yeah,
moving song, it's groovy, but not in like a chill groovy way. It's like, no, this is like sharp and like on
yeah,
beat. So I definitely 100% from the start wanted dancing elements in it. Um, yeah, so it was definitely a focus. But I got my sister to choreograph it because she's a dancer, and then I got
yeah,
some really
yeah,
dancer friends to be involved. And it was just they killed it. But I think I love implementing other elements like that as well in
yeah.
a few of my songs. But yeah.
Yeah. So did you find a challenge basically getting back on the bike or back on the horse with the dancing elements?
Yes, it was so not embarrassing, but I was well, yeah, kind of, because they would pick things up like that. They learned Royal Blue in like 10 minutes, like the whole song.
Yeah.
And I was still stuck on the first like two moves, which is literally like arms out, arms up. I'm like, oh my God, I'm sorry. And I'm the artist, so I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. I'll stick to the singing and then just like come in and out sometimes.
Yeah. Well, at least you got. I felt like with the dancing, you did have an element of that Shakira kind of style going about you. So you definitely had that aspect at least by the end of the shoot. So yeah.
I'll take it.
Uh,
I'll take it. I try.
yeah.
I think it's the outfit also that added to it.
Well, that also as well. But one thing
Yeah.
that you'd say, important to you as well is the fact that you grew up, feeling like you looked different to the others in your school. So music was your primary outlet. How did that feel, this influence what music felt to you?
Yeah, it definitely added like an extra important layer to music, and it made it more special because it's just sound and
Yeah.
it's just voice, it's just like words, and it doesn't really have anything to do with like what you look like, I
Mm.
guess.
Yeah.
So I think at this stage it is cool having people hear like what I have to say and just like my music without really knowing much beyond that.
Mm.
Um, yeah, I think it's definitely like special in that way, ignoring everything else and just like being unapologetic with what you have to say and not like yeah, just kind of putting everything else to the side. You don't need much, like it's just what you need to say, like put it on paper, or put it into a song, put it out there.
Yeah.
It's just words. Like
Yeah.
it has beyond that. I think that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it's the ultimate form of self-expression, and yeah, obviously, um, in most cases, it's equalizer, but still, obviously, there's aspects that need to improve on as well, with properly having equalized opportunities as well. But in terms of the art itself, it's yeah, as much of an equalizer as possible.
Mm,
Hmm.
yeah.
And but yeah, obviously, with this song, you're out off the back of a launch party you did in Newtown for this release. What was the most memorable and also unexpected experience with how it played out?
Oh, I would say I know exactly the answer. Um, I had like a lot of my songs are quite high energy
Yeah.
and whatever, but I do have quite a few that are a lot more stripped down and quiet and acoustic and intimate and vulnerable. And so I sung a few, but I sung two in particular songs that were just me and guitar for a lot of it, and then like it was very it's a lot more yeah intimate, I guess, and vulnerable and like gentle. And so when I was like rehearsing these songs, I was like, oh, it sounded really good rehearsing. And so like, oh my God. But then I was thinking, okay, it's 11 p.m. at this point at the venue. Like people are going to be drunk. It's not going to be quiet. Like people are going to be talking about it. And I'm just going to keep going and make it as, as special as it can be. But
Yeah.
I was, not ignorant to like the context.
Yeah.
But when I was performing it at the show, like it was so cool. It was like you could hear a pin drop. Like everyone was so locked in. It was so quiet. It was like beyond, yeah, it was, I was just, and everyone had their like phone torches on and just seeing that, like, and just, it was so quiet. I was like, oh my God, people are actually like paying attention. And like, I appreciated that from the crowd actually. Like it was surprising, but it was perfect. Like it just added to the whole vibe. It was beyond why, yeah. Even like I was still singing and I was like, oh my God, it's so quiet. Like don't make a mistake.
Oh, that's unbelievable. Yeah, I love when there's crowds that just are there in a like they respect the art and craft of the artist in being able to yeah show that respect and be that engrossed in what's happening as well. It's those are the most magical aspects for performances for me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%. Yeah.
yeah. And who are your some of your favorite local musicians that you see perform?
Ooh, I mean, I go to a lot of gigs. I will say, like, I think, I don't know, there's a lot of pop, but like, there's not very many there's not very many like people that perform with dancers, for
Yeah,
example. Like,
yeah,
that's why, yeah, um, I think we need more of that.
yeah.
I think
No,
we need more. I love I mean there's a lot. There's like I love Zuli, she's cool. Um I don't know. I've never like I've always go to gigs and I'm like they're mad, they're sick. I really love I think our community is so talented actually.
yeah,
Like Sydney beyond like there's it's all around. I take inspiration from Salty as well, more so not like necessarily music wise, but more so just like her performance and her
mm,
shows. And she has the dancers as well. She also is a dancer, but
yeah,
just like love going to a show and it's a show. Like there's
yeah,
production, there's extra. Um, so anytime I go and I'm like yeah, this is a concert. Like this is proper. I think that's really inspiring. But there's a lot of talented people out there all the time. I'm just like, yeah, this is cool.
Yeah. And I'm glad I'm able to discover all that through this podcast platform because it's just, yeah, it opens up the
Yeah.
world even more. And it's just incredible what people can do in the performance aspects. Just, yeah, expanding out from just being a great singer or great or, great singer, great songwriter, but also be able to, yeah, put on a whole show. That's just, it's always very incredible what people can do, as you say, really.
Always been connected to that kind of side
Yeah,
of shows, like,
yeah,
because it's it's fun, like going to a show and it's like good music, chill, like good vibes, funny, whatever. That love that. But yeah, there is something special, at least for me, like going to a show and seeing,
mm,
like, like you've obviously like it looking like it's rehearsed. Like
yeah,
that to
yeah,
me is that's cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Uh, this is this song, "Roll Blue," is the first part of a rollout of multiple singles. If this one is, announcing who you are as an artist, what can we expect for the following building blocks?
Well, you can expect I do have a lot of music coming, so you guys will be fed for a while, let me just say. I think every song says like they're quite different. Um, Different parts of me, so they're still cohesive, but like I think it'll keep things interesting. It'll keep people interested, hopefully. Yeah. I don't want to give too much away.
Yeah.
I think the one that's gonna come in like soon, I guess, is like yeah, it's fun. It's fun. The third and the fourth one are a bit different, but yeah, stay tuned. I don't want to give anything away yet.
Yeah. I was thinking, where's the line between, uh, going all out Tom Holland with, accidentally releasing information. So,
Yeah. Well, yeah. I did like a funny promotional thing for Royal Blue where I like
yeah.
pretended it was leaked. I don't know if you know, I got a bunch of friends to like my song got leaked. Love that. But maybe it will. Knowing me, I probably will leak something at some point.
Well, let's just hope that, you know, uh, for your sake, we hope that it gets contained. For our sake, probably do
Yeah.
want it like
Oh
um,
well. Oh well.
but yeah, I mean, obviously we're very well fed at the moment with Royal Blue. It's such an incredible um, energy and world, and but I did say it was one of the very first songs you wrote. But what was it about some of your early ones that did see the day, like the one?
Oh my god. Yeah, look, I think I think my earlier songs were like fine. I do think that I needed to experience more to
Yeah,
really like find my voice and like find actually important things to say.
yeah,
Or like, just grow up. I think it's just a maturity thing. Like my old songs were still, good and
yeah,
catchy, I guess, but I was like, this is not gonna be released. This is
yeah.
um
Yeah,
I think also you could tell that I was figuring out my sound, whereas now I know kind of what feels right, what I want to express more, and yeah, nah, teenage Bella, look, yeah, she just was pulling at strings and just like writing about anything. It was yeah, she was interesting.
she was a moment.
She was a moment, and then she developed. She was a phase that has ended.
But no, we've definitely got radio radio ready and radio presentable and live performance presentable Bella now. And for people that want to listen to that and find your work like that, where would they go to find what you've put out and anything coming forward or shows, of course?
So obviously everything is on my Instagram and TikTok, which is just it's Bella Habib.
Yeah.
I yeah, the live shows will be happening. Stay tuned. Like everything will be on the Instagram, to be fair. Like if you've got that, you'll know everything that's going on.
Yeah.
Um, I'm excited to continue to build a community like live and listeners and everything, and then give them things as well. I'll have merch soon. I'll perform more. Like it's all gonna take off. But yeah, just it's Bella Habib on everything, on YouTube as well for the music videos and some
Yeah.
extra content.
Exciting times. Yeah, thanks for directing us all there. And my one of the questions I ask every guest is, what is your favorite lyric from this release?
Ooh, that's a good question. I'm notorious for like forgetting lyrics, I will say. But I like oh wait, this is hard. Probably I don't know if this is my favorite, but like I think the lyric map the way there, but I can reach the destination blind is cool because it just if you had to like boil the song down in one lyric, it I feel like it would be probably that lyric because it just shows how you're like pulled towards something even if you don't really understand it or know how you're going to get there, but you know that you'll reach it eventually. So yeah, probably that. Or something like the magnetic line is cool. I like
Yeah.
the word magnetic.
Yeah. I mean, I've said in other interviews that you especially like words that end in, idic or tick of some sort. So, I
Love
mean,
rhymes. I love rhymes. I love like words and like
yeah.
cool metaphors. Yeah.
I mean, so do I. I mean, that's why I'm drawn to music like this. And yeah, I mean, uh, that's why I put this question right at the end because it gets the artist to squirm a little bit,
I'm like,
so
what did I
no, but yeah, thank you so much for your time today. It's been a pleasure having a chat today, and look forward to seeing what comes next.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. That was so fun. I love thinking about what I'm doing like this way. So thank you so much.